Hey guys, welcome back to Tim Baldwin Magic. Today's trick is called The Secret of Magic. Now, magic has many secrets, and I'm going to share one of them with you at the very end. But first, we've got 8 cards on the table here, different colors and suits and values. And throughout this trick, the spectator would mix up these cards in a bunch of different ways that I will show you. So to start with, we'll just randomize them, give them a quick mix here before we even start. And we'll deal them out into 4 and 4. Now, the spectator can start with either pile. We'll mix up these 2 piles individually. It doesn't matter which pile they start with. Maybe they'll start with this one, so we'll put this pile to the side for now. I would invite the spectator to mix up this pile in 3 different ways. So one way is to do the down-under shuffle, which is this, down, under, like that. They can also lay out the cards from left to right and stack them, either left to right or right to left. Maybe they do it this way. They can also lay out the cards and do what's called a leapfrog, which is this card would leap this one, this card would leap those, and then these would go on top of that. So they can do any of those shuffles as many times as they want. So let's say they do a leapfrog this way, which is fine. Maybe a down under, maybe another down under. Lay them out, maybe they'll stack them this way. Lay them out, maybe do a leapfrog this time, and maybe finish with one more down under. So once they're happy with that pile, we'll put that one aside. We'll move to the other pile and do the same thing. They can do any of those shuffles as many times as they want. So maybe they start with a leapfrog this way. Maybe we'll stack them this way. Maybe do a down under. Again, this is all up to the spectator of what shuffles they're doing and how many times. Maybe we'll end with one more leapfrog this way. So once they have their 2 piles and they're happy with those shuffles, they will put either pile on top of the other, free choice. Maybe they put this one on top. We'll deal them out into 4 piles of 2 here. Now the spectator can mix up these 2 inner piles however they want. They can mix up the 2 outer piles however they want. Again, put either pile on top. We'll then do a Klondike shuffle, which is taking off the top and bottom cards together. The spectator can then stack these pairs in any order that they want. Maybe this one will go here, this one here, just like that. And then finally, we'll deal the cards out into 2 piles of 4. Now, clearly, these cards have been very thoroughly mixed by the spectator. Again, they got to do any number of shuffles, any types of shuffles, however many times they wanted. They got to stack the piles on top of each other, whatever way they wanted to. And we've ended up with 4 or 2 piles of 4 cards, completely dependent on how the spectator mixed the cards. Now, I said up front that I would share with you one of the secrets of magic. And here it is. You might think that these cards are randomized based on how many times the spectator shuffled them. Not the case. You see, the secret of magic, one of them, is that no matter what the spectator does, the magician is always in control. And what I mean by that is despite all the shuffling, we've ended up with 4 red cards and 4 black cards. And sure enough, if you take a look, we've got 4 black cards and 4 red cards. So that is the effect, you guys. It's called The Secret of Magic. I appreciate you watching. Have a great rest of your day, guys, and I will hope to see you soon.